What should a driver do when approaching a pedestrian crossing with people waiting to cross? A. Speed up and pass before they start crossing. B. Sound the horn to warn them. C. Stop and give way to the pedestrians. D. Flash the headlights to alert them. Answer: C. Drivers must stop and give way to pedestrians at marked crossings. UAE traffic law prioritizes pedestrian safety, and failing to yield can result in fines and black points. On a single-lane roundabout, who has the right of way? A. Vehicles approaching from the left. B. Vehicles already inside the roundabout. C. Vehicles entering from the right. D. Vehicles on the fastest lane. Answer: B. Vehicles inside the roundabout always have the right of way. Entering without yielding may cause a collision and violate UAE traffic regulations. What is the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers in the UAE? A. 0.02%. B. 0.05%. C. 0%. D. 0.08%. Answer: C. The UAE enforces a zero-tolerance policy for alcohol while driving. A blood alcohol content of 0% is mandatory, and violations result in severe penalties. What does a solid white line in the center of the road mean? A. You may overtake with caution. B. No overtaking or lane changing allowed. C. You may change lanes freely. D. Road ends ahead. Answer: B. A solid white line indicates a no overtaking zone. It is meant to separate traffic going in the same or opposite directions where visibility is poor or dangerous. What should a driver do when their vehicle is being overtaken? A. Increase speed to stay ahead. B. Move slightly to the left. C. Maintain speed and stay in lane. D. Block the overtaking vehicle. Answer: C. The proper action is to maintain a consistent speed and stay in your lane. Attempting to obstruct or speed up during overtaking is both illegal and unsafe. When can you use the emergency lane? A. When overtaking slow-moving traffic. B. When stuck in traffic. C. Only during emergencies or when instructed by authorities. D. When making a phone call. Answer: C. The emergency lane is for breakdowns, ambulances, and emergency use only. Unauthorized use is punishable by heavy fines and black points. Which vehicle has the right of way at an uncontrolled T-junction? A. The vehicle on the terminating road. B. The vehicle turning left. C. The vehicle on the continuing road. D. The larger vehicle. Answer: C. At a T-junction with no signs or signals, the vehicle on the main or continuing road has the right of way. This helps ensure safe and predictable traffic movement. What is the maximum speed allowed in a residential area unless otherwise posted? A. 20 km per hour. B. 40 km per hour. C. 60 km per hour. D. 80 km per hour. Answer: B. The general speed limit in residential zones is 40 km per hour. This ensures the safety of pedestrians, children, and cyclists. What should a driver do when approaching a yellow traffic signal? A. Accelerate to cross quickly. B. Continue without stopping. C. Prepare to stop if it is safe to do so. D. Stop immediately. Answer: C. A yellow light warns that the signal will soon turn red. Drivers must prepare to stop unless they are too close to the intersection to stop safely. When is it legal to use a mobile phone while driving? A. When using hands-free equipment. B. While waiting at a red light. C. While driving slowly. D. Never. Answer A. Drivers may use mobile phones only through hands-free systems. Holding or operating the phone while driving is prohibited and dangerous. What should a driver do when a school bus stops with its stop sign extended? A. Overtake carefully. B. Slow down and pass. C. Stop and wait until the stop sign is withdrawn. D. Honk and proceed. Answer C. Vehicles must stop completely and not overtake a school bus displaying a stop sign. This protects children who may be crossing the road. What is the penalty for running a red light in the UAE? A. AED 300 fine and 2 black points. B. AED 1000 fine and 6 black points. C. AED 1000 fine, 12 black points, and vehicle impoundment. D. AED 500 fine and warning. Answer C. Running a red light is a serious offense. It leads to a fine of AED 1000, 12 black points, and impoundment of the vehicle for up to 30 days. How far must you stop behind a school bus when its stop sign is activated? A. 2 meters. B. 5 meters. C. 8 meters. D. 10 meters. Answer C. Drivers must stop at least 8 meters behind a school bus when its stop sign is extended. This is to ensure the safety of children boarding or exiting the bus. Which mirror should you check first before changing lanes? A. Rear view mirror. B. Side mirror on the opposite side. C. Blind spot mirror. D. The mirror on the side you're turning towards. Answer A. Always check the rearview mirror first to assess traffic behind you, then your side mirror and blind spot before changing lanes. If 2 vehicles arrive at a 4-way stop at the same time, who has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The larger vehicle. C. The vehicle on the right. D. The vehicle going straight. Answer C. When 2 vehicles stop at the same time at an intersection with no signs, the vehicle on the right has the right of way. What is the correct position of hands on the steering wheel for safe driving? A. 9 and 3 o'clock positions. B. 10 and 2 o'clock positions. C. 12 and 6 o'clock positions. D. 8 and 4 o'clock positions. Answer A. The 9 and 3 o'clock positions give maximum control and minimize injury in case of airbag deployment. It's the recommended position by road safety experts. What does a flashing red traffic light mean? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop, then proceed when safe. C. Ignore and continue driving. D. Only stop if pedestrians are crossing. Answer B. A flashing red light means the same as a stop sign. You must stop completely and proceed only when the intersection is clear. When is it legal to overtake another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is moving slowly. B. When on a single-lane road. C. When the vehicle ahead is turning left. D. Never. Answer C. Overtaking on the right is allowed only when the vehicle in front is turning left and there is a designated lane on the right to pass safely. When can you legally use high-beam headlights? A. When driving in fog. B. On well-lit city roads. C. On rural roads without streetlights. D. In tunnels. Answer C. High beams are permitted only on unlit rural roads to improve visibility. You must dim them when another vehicle approaches to avoid blinding the driver. What must a driver do if involved in a minor traffic accident with no injuries? A. Leave the scene. B. Call the police immediately. C. Move the vehicle to the side and report the accident. D. Argue with the other driver. Answer: C. In minor accidents with no injuries, vehicles should be moved to the roadside to avoid blocking traffic, and the accident must be reported to the police via the proper app or hotline. What is the correct action when a traffic police officer gives a hand signal to stop, but the traffic light is green? A. Continue driving as the light is green. B. Follow the hand signal and stop. C. Sound the horn to alert the officer. D. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer: B. Manual signals from police officers override traffic lights and signs. You must obey the officer's instructions for safe traffic management and legal compliance. Which lane should you use on a multi-lane road if you're driving below the speed limit? A. Right lane. B. Center lane. C. Left lane. D. Emergency lane. Answer: A. The right lane is designated for slower-moving vehicles. The left lane is for overtaking and faster traffic. Driving slowly in the wrong lane causes traffic disruption and is illegal. What should you do if your tire bursts while driving? A. Brake hard and stop immediately. B. Accelerate to regain control. C. Hold the steering wheel firmly and allow the vehicle to slow down. D. Turn the wheel rapidly. Answer: C. In the event of a tire burst, grip the steering firmly, avoid sudden braking, and let the car slow down naturally. Pull over safely when under control. What is the purpose of a yellow box at an intersection? A. It's a bus-only lane. B. A zone where vehicles may stop. C. Area where vehicles must not stop. D. Pedestrian crossing zone. Answer: C. A yellow box is marked to keep intersections clear. Vehicles must not stop within the yellow box unless turning right and their exit is clear. What should you do if a vehicle is tailgating you? A. Brake suddenly to warn them. B. Increase your speed. C. Move to the right lane if possible. D. Ignore them. Answer: C. If a vehicle is tailgating, it's safest to move to the slower, right, lane to let them pass. Braking suddenly could cause a collision and is dangerous. What is the minimum following distance at speeds above 100 km per hour? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. D. 4 seconds. Answer: C. At higher speeds, a 3-second rule provides adequate time to react and stop safely. In poor weather, this should be increased further. Which color line separates traffic moving in the same direction? A. Yellow solid line. B. White dashed line. C. Red line. D. Blue line. Answer: B. A white dashed line is used to divide lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Drivers can change lanes across this line if it is safe to do so. When must headlights be turned on? A. Between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. only. B. Only on highways. C. From sunset to sunrise or in poor visibility. D. Only during rain. Answer: C. Headlights must be used from sunset to sunrise and in any condition of reduced visibility, such as fog, dust storms, or heavy rain, to improve visibility and alert others. How should you react if another driver is aggressive or road raging? A. Engage and argue. B. Ignore and avoid eye contact. C. Sound your horn loudly. D. Follow them and record their plate. Answer: B. The best reaction to an aggressive driver is to avoid engagement, remain calm, and avoid eye contact. Reporting to authorities is advised if the behavior becomes dangerous. What does a red reflector on the road signify? A. Indicates pedestrian zone. B. No U-turn zone. C. The edge of the road or end of the lane. D. Start of a school zone. Answer: C. Red reflectors are used to mark the left edge of the road or the end of the lane, alerting drivers not to cross into dangerous or off-road areas.